remember I had no equipment with me, no head guard, no bandages.
Street clothes, weren't you?
Yeah.
As good as.
So.
Good shit, good.
I think he's got absolutely no chance. I think he's going to get smashed to pieces.
Tyson Fury breaks silence after training with Jake Paul before AJ fight. And sources reveal Fury obliterated Jake Paul in sparring, leaving him dazed and humiliated. Clips spread like wildfire, fans erupting in disbelief online. Fury's raw power is terrifying, and the warning is clear: if AJ steps into the ring, Paul could be completely overpowered, facing a devastating night that might end before it even begins.
I'm telling lies, but I remember I had one shoe off and one shoe on. The shoe came off, and it was what it was. We had a little...
Tyson Fury doesn't hold back. He shreds Jake Paul, calling out his weakness and lack of skill. Insider reports say Paul looked lost in sparring. Fury warns that if AJ steps in, it's over instantly. Paul won't survive Joshua's power. Fans online are roasting Paul mercilessly. The hype is insane, and the ring could be a nightmare for him.
Worst night ever and still beat Jake Paul. He could probably turn up with broken ribs, a broken left hand, 2 left feet, he's closed on back to front, and with the flu, and then still beat Jake Paul.
John Fury delivered a scathing assessment today, claiming Jake Paul is completely outclassed. Reports from Tyson Fury's training camp confirm Paul struggled miserably in sparring, showing every flaw. Social media erupted with memes and mockery. Observers are warning, if AJ steps into the ring, Paul is walking straight into a brutal defeat, and Fury's warning couldn't be clearer.
Anthony Joshua could knock Jake Paul out with his dick. So if it goes any other way, you know.
Eddie Hearn admits Jake Paul has some work ethic, but insiders say his skills are still amateur level. Training with Tyson Fury exposed him badly, leaving fans on social media mocking every move. Even Hearn acknowledges Paul is crazy for stepping up. Analysts warn AJ would dismantle him easily, and Paul's hype might finally meet the brutal reality of elite boxing.
Easy night's work, and it would be massive. And Jake's smart. Look, I know that we have our back and forth. Jake's improving as a fighter, and you have to respect the fact that he's dedicated not just to the business, but also to the hard graft of boxing. I still don't think he's particularly good, but he's a decent, some level.
Carl Froch doesn't mince words. Jake Paul is a complete amateur and completely out of his depth. Insider reports from Fury's camp suggest Paul struggled to land even a single clean punch. Fans online are roasting him mercilessly, and experts agree AJ's precision and power would end this fight in one round, exposing Paul's hype as pure fantasy.
What should happen? This is a one-round job, because AJ, even though he's past his best, even though he's seen better days, he throws a nice 1-2 down the middle. He's got a nice bit of distance, and fake Paul can't fight. He just can't. I don't care what anybody tells me. He can't fucking fight. He lost to Tommy Fury, for crying out.
Tony Bellew calls it out. Jake Paul is in way over his head. Sources confirm his sparring with Tyson Fury was catastrophic, exposing every weakness. Fans are going wild online, mocking his delusions of grandeur. Analysts warn that if AJ steps in, Paul could be humiliated beyond recognition, proving that money can't buy skill when raw power and experience collide.
Money talks, as they say.
Money talks and bullshit walks. We all know that phrase. We've all seen it, but this is another level. This is a really dangerous. He ain't fighting a granddad. He isn't fighting a grandfather. It's absolute lunacy. It's insane. It's dangerously insane.
Derek Chisora highlights the brutal reality Jake Paul's sparring sessions with Tyson Fury reportedly exposed him at every turn. Each mistake was punished, leaving Paul struggling to recover. Social media exploded with fans mocking his lack of fundamentals. Analysts warn that if AJ enters the ring, Paul's errors won't just be lessons, they could lead to a humiliating, one-sided defeat.
It's only different. Sparring, you're there to learn. So the guy you knocked out in sparring, he's understand, okay, I did this silly move, that's how I got knocked out. So I'm gonna have to stop doing these silly moves so I don't get...
Lawrence Okoli breaks it down. Jake Paul can get caught all he wants, but sparring with Tyson Fury revealed he's far from elite. Every knockdown in training showed his limits. Fans are roasting him online relentlessly. Experts warn, against AJ, Paul won't just get dropped, he risks a merciless beating that could end the fight before he even settles in.
One of the best I think of the fight. Getting dropped once again, it's not the end of the world. People get dropped in fights and still win them. Getting dropped in sparring is what it is. I mean, you just got to be able to dust off and kind of keep going.
Devin Haney doesn't hold back. He's shocked Jake Paul even agreed to face AJ. According to insiders, Paul was completely outclassed during Fury sparring sessions, fumbling like an amateur against basic drills. Fans on social media are merciless, calling him reckless and naive. Haney's point is clear. Paul's overconfidence could lead to disaster. AJ's power will exploit every weakness. Analysts warn that this isn't just a mismatch, it's a potential public humiliation. Fury's team even joked that Paul looked like he was learning the ropes too late. This fight could easily turn Paul's hype into viral humiliation.
I was surprised that Jake took the fight rather than Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua is probably the best fighters in the world. He's a solidified champion. But I'm surprised that Jake took the fight and is fighting a guy that's so dangerous like Anthony Joshua. So I got to take my hat off to him. Because we were saying that, he's fighting this person past their prime, this person's old and this and whatnot, and now he's fighting.
Joe Rogan's words are a warning siren. Jake Paul is walking straight into AJ's power zone. Fury insiders report Paul's sparring sessions were a disaster. He got caught with basic combinations repeatedly. Fans online are roasting him mercilessly, posting clips of every blunder. Rogan essentially predicts Paul will be a punching bag if AJ decides to make an example of him. Analysts say this isn't hype, it's a death sentence in boxing terms. Paul's bravado might impress casuals, but Fury camp insiders confirm his defense and reaction time are laughable, and AJ could turn him into a viral lesson in minutes.
Fight. Because Joshua's going to try to make an example out of him, for sure.
And will.
I mean, Anthony Joshua's one of the biggest one-punch KO artists. What he did to Francis Ngannou, good lord.
Yes.
Do you want that?
Spencer Oliver doesn't mince words. Jake Paul is dangerously overestimating himself. Fury camp insiders reveal Paul struggled to survive a single round of sparring with Tyson Fury, barely defending against basic punches. Social media erupted, mocking his fake bravado and predicting a swift annihilation. Oliver stresses that AJ's shots carry real ramifications. This isn't a staged spectacle. Analysts warn Paul may not last more than a couple of rounds, and each blow could have lasting consequences. Fans and experts alike are questioning how Paul even agreed to this, calling it the fight that could expose him as pure hype.
The worry for me would be that if Jake Paul would be able to get through a few rounds, and then you go, then it could be a danger to his health because that there is, ramifications from taking blows like that off Anthony Joshua. But I think the fight could be done quite quickly and when you're talking about the dangers and death and all that, I don't see it like that because I don't think that Jake Paul will be able to hang in there long.
Frank Warren makes it clear this fight is perilous, and Jake Paul is the one playing with fire. Fury insiders confirm Paul looked completely overwhelmed in sparring, missing defense and appearing unprepared for elite-level boxing. Social media is exploding with criticism, fans mocking his naivety. Warren hints that while Paul may believe in himself, confidence won't survive AJ's knockout power. Analysts agree Paul could be humiliated publicly, possibly sustaining serious damage. Fury's team says this isn't entertainment, it's a dangerous test, and Paul's overconfidence may backfire spectacularly. Every punch from AJ could expose Paul's hype as pure fantasy.
It's a dangerous fight. Of course, it's a dangerous fight. But I'm not here to be there selling their show. I've got no interest in the fighters from that perspective. I just think that he is a licensed boxer. He trains. He knows what he's getting involved with. He's not an idiot. And he knows what he's going to be up against, but he must believe in himself today.
Duke McKenzie is not sugarcoating it. Jake Paul is stepping into the ring with a storm coming his way. Insider reports from Fury's camp reveal Paul's sparring sessions were catastrophic. His defense broke down repeatedly, leaving him exposed to basic combinations. Social media erupted instantly as clips leaked fans ridiculing his overconfidence and calling this career threatening. Analysts stress this isn't just a mismatch, it's a public spectacle of potential devastation. McKenzie warns that Paul could suffer serious injury in just a few rounds, and even casual boxing fans are stunned at how naive he looks. The buzz online confirms it. Paul's bravado is fragile, his hype may implode, and the Fury-AJ sparring insight suggests he's nowhere near prepared for the raw power and precision that AJ brings. Every insider predicts a brutal night that could change Paul's career narrative forever.
Jake Paul is in danger, serious danger. I know you've heard it all before, but I could just reiterate what everybody else is saying. He's in serious danger of being seriously hurt.
Eddie Hearn's warning is blunt. Jake Paul is entering a nightmare fight. Sources inside Fury's camp confirm Paul struggled even during controlled sparring, repeatedly caught off guard and unable to defend against fundamental strikes. Fans online are merciless, roasting every clip with memes mocking his confidence versus AJ's raw power. Hearn's insight is chilling. AJ is methodical, ruthless, and merciless. He doesn't take it easy, and insiders hint that every punch could expose Paul's lack of experience brutally. Analysts predict a fast-paced dismantling, where Paul might barely survive a round. Fury's team even jokes about how Paul could be educated in the ring the hard way. Social media buzz reinforces the narrative. Paul's bravado could collapse instantly, and AJ is the perfect storm waiting to turn hype into humiliation. This fight is far from entertainment, it's a real test of survival.
It's a very dangerous night's work. AJ will be, people say, oh, will he take it easy? AJ will be AJ. He don't mess around, he don't play with his food. He'll be going in there looking to take him out soon.
Dana White doesn't mince words. Jake Paul stepping into the ring with Anthony Joshua is an invitation for disaster. Insider reports from Tyson Fury's camp reveal Paul's sparring struggles were broadcast worthy, showing every weakness imaginable. Social media erupted, fans calling him reckless, naive, and overconfident. White emphasizes that the audience knows exactly what's coming, a fight where Paul's hype will be tested against elite power. Analysts note that AJ is capable of ending the contest swiftly, and Paul's lack of experience makes him extremely vulnerable. Fury's camp insiders confirm he has no answer to AJ's precision and timing. The fight is generating a media storm, with fans hungry to see Paul's bravado clash against real boxing skill. Every punch could be a lesson in humiliation, and White predicts the spectacle will not be kind to Paul.
Oh, Jesus. That's a fucking bad idea. That's a bad idea. But let me tell you what. A lot of people watch that one.
Will you watch it?
Sure. You know what everybody's tuning in for on that one. I think everybody's going to get what they've finally been waiting for.
Johnny Nelson's take is brutally honest. Jake Paul may be chasing paydays, but stepping into the ring with AJ is sheer madness. Insider sources report Paul looked completely overmatched in Fury's sparring sessions, struggling to survive even light combinations. Social media is ablaze with memes and clips mocking his confidence and predicting humiliation. Analysts agree this could be the fight that ends his hype train. Nelson implies this may very well be Paul's last chance before a catastrophic knockout, and the Fury-AJ camp confirms he is underprepared for elite-level power and precision. Fans are calling it a reckoning, with every insider highlighting how dangerous Paul's miscalculated bravado is. The general consensus is chilling. AJ is likely to exploit Paul's every mistake, and the spectacle will be unforgettable, but for all the wrong reasons.
Paul himself might be cashing out, because the big purses that he's pulling, fighting these has-beens or ex-fighters, they're dropping slowly but surely. So maybe, just maybe, this might be his last fight. Getting in there with Anthony Joshua and getting knocked.
The message is crystal clear. Jake Paul is walking into a storm he can't handle. Fury and AJ insiders confirm every sparring session exposed him as amateurish, while social media has already roasted him relentlessly. Analysts agree, the hype might implode spectacularly, and this fight could be the defining moment of Paul's career for all the wrong reasons. Fans, this is the clash everyone's been waiting for. Will Paul survive AJ's power, or will he finally be humbled in front of the world? Comment below your predictions, share the video, and hit subscribe. Don't miss the fallout from what promises to be the most explosive fight of the year.